My name's Toma Nagase. I've been an employee at Genki Electric going on 4 years now. I've gotten used to the work, but recently there's something that's been bothering me. Hey, working hard to save Mr. Nagase. Oh, hello Mr. Dachi. Are you making those copies for me? You know that we need 300 for the big event tomorrow. I finished about 200 so far. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Keep up the good work. I've gotta get to another meeting. Oh yeah, would you clean the bathroom later too? Sure, would appreciate it. Yes, sure. This is the problem I have. My boss, Mr. Dachi, he recently joined the company and is the vice president's son. He was able to get promoted above me through his connections. But what's more, he's taking a dislike towards me. He's always making me do menial work around the office. Mr. Nagase is really getting the short end of the stick, huh? Yeah, I'd better keep a low profile and stay on his good side. Yeah, right. Let's just get these copies printed out. For Mr. Dachi arrived, I was considered a rising young star and my staff looked up to me. But with the recent changes, I was placed in his new department and was utilized in the same way as the new recruits. It was the evening by the time I finished with the cleaning. I'm after a dinner meeting with the boss. I'll get the rest of the reports done by tonight. Got it? It's a pretty big load. I'm not sure I can get it done. Not sure if you heard, but the president recently changed, right? Yes, I heard. The president's daughter, wasn't it? What's that got to do with anything? Well, it seems she's been very difficult. I heard she's a strict disciplinarian. A hard work is what I heard. I think it's good for the company. You have no idea how companies run. A hard head like that is not the type to run a company. I'm not so sure about that. Right now, the vice president is preparing to take over. So I'm off to speak to discuss how to hasten that move. Yeah, right. What kind of half-ass answer is that? Vice president moves into the top spot. I have a chance to get promoted. This could mean a bright future for you too. Then I'll take the dredge work mildly. One stepping stone to promotion. Yes, of course. Okay, then. As long as you understand, give up the good work. I worked late that night, and when I arrived I worked the next morning. Pardon me, Mr. Negasi. Yes, what can I do for? About this report you made. It's full of errors. You put this together and printed them all out, right? How could you have made such a mistake? I was made a fool of in that meeting last night. Yes, I did print them out, but it was you who put together the contents of the report. Ah, so you're blaming this all on me, are you? But it cannot let this mishap go unpunished. Why were we in the midst of getting rid of that incompetent former president and now his daughter? Actually, he was a great president. It cannot forgive the fact that she was promoted to position just because her father was the CEO. Once my father becomes the new CEO, I will move up to his spot and deservedly so. He's all fired up just for his own selfish purposes. Anyways, I'm gonna have you take responsibility for your screw-up. We don't need a people doing donkey work here. You know what that means, right? Maybe it would be better if I just resigned. I'll drop a resignation letter right away. I'll thrust it in his face when the time comes. The next morning I put my resignation letter in my bag as an amulet of sorts and headed to the office. Oh yeah, did I bring the report I wrote up for that meeting? Phew, here it is. Can't be forgetting that. As I was working at my desk, I received an internal memo on my PC. Oh my god, who's this from? Huh? I'm a new president. Did I do something wrong? It says she wants me to come to her office right away. Is this about that error yesterday? That wasn't even my fault. I had no choice but to comply and headed to her office. Pardon me, did you want to see me? Come on in. Huh? She sure looks familiar. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Toma. Please sit. I need to talk to you about something. Yes, of course. I'm sorry. No need to be sorry. This is your resignation letter, right? She held up my resignation letter from the desk. Is that mine? That's right, but don't you notice anything else? Suganami. She sort of looks like my ex-girlfriend. Or does she? No way. I'm just dreaming, right? Just dreaming, huh? Okay, how about this? Does that hurt? Ow. You're not really my ex-girlfriend, are you? That pain should tell you that this is no dream. That's exactly what I am. That's right. It was Akane Suganami, my girlfriend when I was back in high school. She was a couple years ahead of me. A little late noticing me, Toma. I had no idea that you, the president of the company, would be my ex-high school girlfriend. Yeah, well, my dad was the CEO of this company, of course. And as for me, I was with the product development team, and I was suddenly elected to take his place. I'm gonna think of it, the former president was Mr. Suganami. That's right. Anyways, it's been really hectic these past few weeks. I bet it was. Why do you have my resignation letter? You dropped it in the lobby earlier, and I picked it up. Are you really thinking of quitting? Yes, well, I had a little run of my boss, and it's not looking good, so. Does that mean that you don't really want to quit? No, of course not. I was forced to take the blame for a mistake. There's nothing I could do about it. I did some checking on the matter, and know all about it. By the way, do you have a girlfriend, Toma? No, I don't. But why are you asking me such a thing? What's that got to do with anything? Okay then, I'll give you a choice. Huh? Which do you want? This resignation letter or this marriage certificate? Let me think about it. Huh? Wait, a marriage certificate? That's right. Either you resign from the company or you marry me and help me run the company. Your choice. What kind of choice is that, for God's sake? Well, then I'll take the resignation letter. Okay, then I'll set. We're getting married. Did you just hear what I said? I'm just kidding. Have a little humor, Toma. But you have no choice in the matter. I don't understand your humor. Well, I wasn't exactly kidding. It's just that I need you to stay, so please don't resign. I've been watching you, and I know you're a good worker. What do you say? I assign you as my personal secretary. A personal secretary? It is kind of sudden. Please. The vice president's hell-bent on thwarting me officially becoming the president. I need your help. I need someone I can trust. The former secretary betrayed me. As I recall, Mr. Dachi was saying there were some internal struggles going on. I know you're going through a lot, but your secretary? Please, you're the only one I can trust. I need you to support me, Toma. Well, I guess I have no choice but to comply. Really? Yeah, it wasn't that I really wanted to quit, but if it means it will help you and the company, I'll be happy to help. So that means you'll back me up, huh? Yes, that's what I said. We haven't met in a while, but you haven't changed a bit, Toma. You haven't either, but you've become quite impressive. Kissing but won't get you a raise if that's what you're trying to do. Do you want my help or not? Sorry, yes. Of course, but just remember, I'm the president and can fire you anytime. Ugh, I recall someone begging me to stay on just like 5 seconds ago. You really haven't changed a bit, Toma. I'll see you here tomorrow morning. I'll have your desk ready. The next morning, I headed to my boss's office to tell him I was being transferred to the CEO's office as their secretary. Huh? The CEO's secretary? Quit joking around. I'm not joking. I have the proper transfer documents and did all the paperwork for the HR department. You betray me after all that I did for you? You gotta go to that woman's side? How could you? It's the president's orders. Anyway, good day, sir. It was a joy working for you. You double-dealing backstabber. I'm saying what you like. Get someone else to do your donkey work for you. I angrily slammed the door and left Mr. Adachi fuming as I headed toward the president's office. Good morning. So, my dear secretary, ready to get to work? Please, just call me Toma like you used to. Okay, here's the desk. Oh yeah, I just informed Mr. Adachi about my new position. Oh yeah? How'd it go? He was his usual self. Gave me a hard time, called me a backstabber. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to get you into trouble. Don't worry about it. It felt good. Well, we can't do anything about it now. Let's just try to work this out. Yeah, like how you work things out at that sports day during high school. That was a total fiasco, wasn't it? Please, don't remind me of that awful day. And so began our new life as president and secretary. Okay, to start, how about you confirm my schedule for this week? Yes, right. First on the schedule is you have an appointment with Seijo Machinery about installing those new machines. You have a job interview with some new recruits, and later in the evening you have a dinner appointment with Mr. Kudo of Kudo Electric. Okay, and call me Mrs. Suginami. Of course, Mrs. Suginami. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? We headed towards the Seijo offices for a meeting. Hello, are you Mrs. Suginami of Akatsuki Electric? I heard you were recently promoted to president. Must say, you're very young. Yes, well, you're quite young yourself. He's apparently an avid golfer. I hear you play golf. Is that how you maintain your youthful appearance? Thank you for the compliment. How about you, Mrs. Suginami? Do you play golf? Oh, well. What a coincidence, I play golf, too. I sure could use some golf tips. Oh, by the way, here's my card. Mr. Nagasa, huh? Oh, you have a new secretary? You're very young, but you're very obstinate in your compliments. I mean it, sir. I would value your advice. Very well. Let's first get on with the meeting, shall we? This is before pleasure, as they say. How'd you know about his hobby? I read his blog. Don't tell me you're a stalker. Of course not. Come on, let's get going. We were able to impress him, Ms. Suginami's thorough and unique presentation. Our business seemed to be getting off to a good start. Huh? Miss Suginami? What's the company president doing here? Vice President Adachi, I wanted to ask you the same thing. I'm here on business, of course. That's no way to talk to your elders. That's why I was against having a young whippersnapper like you take over as president. Well, I outrank you. It's all disrespectful of you, and that stinky stunt you pulled by taking one of my son's staff members away. As a result, the office is a panic. Isn't that right, son? That's right. We're way behind now. I really wish you would have given me ample notice. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but he got a little bit tired of cleaning the toilet and taking out the trash. Why, you cheeky little. I bet she's using a gassy for the same kind of donkey work, right? That's about all you can muster. Yeah, that's probably true, Sud. He's a very competent secretary for your information. Please don't belittle him like that. Are you kidding me? He must be blind. Yeah, she has no eye for business, that's for certain. I on the other hand have a good eye for business, and you are not suited for position of the president. I really don't appreciate such words from a subordinate. Just remember that no matter what you say, I will never tolerate you as president. Never. Miss Suganami, what do we do? Don't worry about it. He's a bluster. Come on, let's get out of here. 1 month later, I was getting used to my new job. I was suddenly asked to accompany her on a business trip. Miss Suganami? Yes, what is it? Why are we here at this luxurious hot spring resort for a business trip? Yes, that's right. It was on the surface a simple business trip, but here we are at one of the best resort hotels in the area. Yes, well, business is hectic. I need a break, soak in the tub. Are you sure about this? This place is super expensive. It's okay. You were the one who told me our client loved these hot springs. We'll chuck it down as a business expense. But I didn't think you would really go for it or range for this place. Anyways, let's get this done and enjoy the spa. Several hours later, we ended the negotiations with the client surprisingly quickly, and then we had extra time for ourselves to enjoy the luxurious resort. Hey, Toma, were you able to soak in the outdoor spa? Yeah, I had a bit. It was pretty soothing. Oh, after all that complaining, you enjoyed it, huh? The negotiations were a success, so may as well enjoy it as long as we're here. In that sense, you've changed since high school. You do realize I'm already 28. I'm not that snot-nosed kid from high school. Oh, please don't mention age. I'm already 30. Despite your age, you're still cool as ever. Huh? That was unexpected. Yeah, well, sorry. No problem. It's just that I never thought I'd hear something like that from a guy I broke up with. Well, that was. Don't worry about it. Let's not rehash the past. I don't mind it at all. I only look forward to these days. You should do the same. You got that, Toma? Yes, Akane-san. Well, let's hit the sack, shall we? Want to join me in this warm futon, Toma? I'll crawl into my own. Thank you. A little while after that trip, I was checking her schedule for the week when. Miss Suganami? What's with that expression? Check this out, Toma. I borrowed this from the accounting department. I looked through it quickly. Huh? I can't believe this. Yes. The budget that we allocated to the new project has completely disappeared. Not only that, the budget for the other departments has been depleted significantly, too. Could it be an accounting error? No. Somebody has cooked the books. The financial deed has been manipulated. Probably siphoned off into another company's account. You don't think? Miss Suganami? Would you leave this to me? I'll figure something out. But what can you do alone? What can you do alone? I don't want those guys ruining this company. Toma? After that, I did some research on my own. First off, I collected all the data I could of the internal money flow. I also collected all the evidence I had of the abuse I suffered under Mr. Adachi. I'm just glad I saved that data. I figured this day would come. This may not be enough. I need to get more concrete evidence. On top of that, I used the experience and connections I got as their secretary and used that to contact our clients. After about a week or so, I was able to gather considerable evidence of wrongdoing. Miss Suganami, I was able to put together some data. Huh? It's only been a week and you gathered all this evidence? I used my experience as your secretary and the input from our diligent staff members. We obtained new evidence of their embezzlement. Let's go confront them with the evidence. Yes, I have something ready for them too. And then after work, we headed to the location where the Adachi and the son were scheduled to meet. When we arrived, they were there if the owner was some shady company. Okay, here's your cut. There will be a position for my son and I at your company, right? We jumped out of the shadow snapping away from our smartphones. What the hell is going on here? Hold it right there, Mr. Adachi. We have all the evidence of your wrongdoing. Give it up. So, it was you who was embezzling from the company. You were siphoned off of various department budgets and transferring them to this company. There will be consequences for your actions. What are you talking about? All we were doing is normal business negotiations, accusing us of embezzlement company money. Are you crazy? It's no use putting on the innocent act, Mr. Adachi. We recorded the entire conversation you just had and we have ample evidence from the other companies that were involved. See for yourself. Huh? This is a hogwash. Yes, your desperation to show you, Mr. Degassi. You really should stick to cleaning the toilet, kid. We also have ample evidence of you harassing the other staff members. It's absurd. We did nothing wrong. Are you still going to play the victim? Sure not. I have the power to authority to do whatever I please. Well, Mr. Adachi tried to end the conversation there. Someone else walked into the room. Huh? Dad, what are you doing here? Mr. Sukadabi, why are you here? Give it up, Adachi. I've had my eye on you for a long time. Finally showed your true colors, I see. Damn you. Oh, and also, I already explained the whole situation to the police. They'll want to hear your explanation regarding this accusation of embezzlement. I believe the truth will come out then. Oh my God. You're not serious. We're finished. And so this unfortunate affair came to a close. They were subsequently fired from the company, as was their business partner that received the kickback. Good job, Tomo. We finally got them. Yes, what a relief. Want to go out for dinner? A sort of impromptu celebration? Yes. Okay, how about we go to my house? To the president's house, huh? Sounds great. Let's stop off somewhere and get something to drink first. Because of your hard work, we put a lid on this whole sordid affair. I did it for the company. I had to increase your reputation among the employees. And saw a result. Business is going well and profits are on the rise. Looking pretty promising, huh? Oh, that's right. It's almost my birthday. Oh yeah? Happy birthday. Not today. Sure would like your compliment on the day. Isn't that what a boyfriend should do? Well, that's what I mean. Huh? What I mean is, how can I put this? Could you be my secretary at home too? Are you saying? Yes. I love you, Tomo. I always have. Can we do this over again and make it work this time? Well, truth be told, I've never fallen out of love with you, Akane. Tomo, I was waiting for this day to come. Me too, Akane. Let's start with a nighttime secretary. Shall I take notes?